Did you notice any injuries to this child when you got there, sir?
I saw it on the right-hand side right here. It was a little light blue and little pink here, but you hardly can see it, you know, it was really light.
Did you notice any injuries on her at that time, sir?
Not at that time.
The child, did you notice any injuries to the child?
No, sir. No bruises or anything.
Is it fair to say that you weren't up near the face or head area of the child?
I can see it good.
Okay.
In the initial assessment, I noticed a bruise on the mid-forehead at approximately the hairline.
She did gain some color back. That's when my father and I both noticed a pretty large bruise on her head, on her forehead, about center way, sort of a semicircle shape, best I can remember.
I noticed one above the eye here, sort of like a semicircle dark bruising, I'm going to call it.
Two that I passed through, and from right here there was a bruise just left of center on her forehead that had a line running through it.
There was a bruise on the child's forehead. It was a little bit left to center. It was probably the size of a quarter. There was also a vertical small mark up and down the bruise of that injury.
The only injury I seen was right here across her forehead. She had approximately a half an inch by 2 inch long bruising type wound to her forehead. Okay. Describe again what type of injuries you noticed.
The contusion to the left side of the head.
So just a
That's the only
bruising
thing I
area?
At that time.
The only thing that I remember was some bruising to the head area.
Can you demonstrate to us where those bruises would have been by pointing to yours, sir, if you know?
To be honest with you, I remember it was somewhere around the forehead area, but I wouldn't be able to point whether it was center or to the right. I can't remember that part of it.
I did notice some bruising around her upper right chest, which is because I was placed at her right side, and I did see some bruising across her forehead, linear type bruising on her forehead.
So these were already there when she first came into the emergency room?
These three I remember specifically.
I mainly noticed the one on her left cheek as soon as she came in, and the one on her head as I glanced up at the time, because she hadn't been there 5 or 10 minutes, is when I noticed the bruise on her head.
I didn't see anything on the back. I didn't see anything, but there were bruising. It was actually red marks when she first came on her forehead, and there was some reddish to light purple marks on her right shoulder. The bruising here, and here it wasn't as purplish initially as it was later.